Hi guys, today we are going to take an overview of Veritas Volume Manager. Veritas Volume Manager is widely used software. It can be used on Windows platform, Linux platform, Solaris, AX platform. In our current setup, I am using Red Hat 7 and Veritas Volume Manager 7. I have assigned this for just for the demonstration purpose. vxdisklist command will list all of the available disk in the system. The first disk is our OSD. So this vxdisklist command will list out the disk which are currently present in the system. The current status is online invalid. Online invalid means these disks are not in volume manager control. First of all, we need to initialize this disk. We can initialize the disk by using disk-i to initialize and provide the disk name. Let's say SDB. So once we initialize the disk by using vxdiskunsetup, we can see the disk status, that is online. Now the SDB disk is in Veritas Volume Manager control. So we will initialize the other disk, SDC, SDD and SDE. Oh, it's not possible. SDE. Now we have initialized all our disks and all the disks are in online state. Now we are ready to create a disk group. So let me clear the screen. To create a disk group, we need to use the vxdg command. By default, disk group is like a volume group like we have in Linux and X. So same concept here, like we have a disk group. We can create a disk group by using vxdg command, vxdg, then init, disk group name, datadg, and we need to specify the disk name, that is the device name or the disk name. We can give SDB. Okay, we have created the disk group vxdg list. Okay, we can see here we can change this name, or while creating the data group we can specify the disk name. So I will show you how we can specify the disk name. We will do two things, like we will add the other disk into the disk group and we will set the name for the disk. vxdg, then -g, datadg. So by default we need to use the init command to create the datadg, but in future if we need to add more disks to datadg, then in that case we need to specify -g and the disk group name. Now vxdg -g datadg, then add disk. So we can give the disk name, that is data dz02 is equal to sdc. vxdg vxdisklist command. So likewise we can see here we have changed the disk name. This is the disk name that is being referred by the Veritas Volume Manager for further actions in our future requirement. We will hyphen g datadg disk, okay, datadg 03 is equal to sdt. Now we have added all the disk in the disk group. We can change the name of this disk name. We will change the name so that we will have a consistent naming conventions. vxedit hyphen g datadg rename as db to datadg 01. Yeah, we successfully renamed. Okay, now we have consistent naming conventions for the disk. We have added the disk in the disk. Now we will remove the disk, one of the disk from disk group. vxdg hyphen g datadg rmdisk. Okay, so like I said, in future reference or in future activities we need to use the disk names. So if I need to delete the disk sde, so I can use this name, so it will remove the disk. Let's check. The disk has been removed from this group. Okay, now we need to create volumes. Like we have logical volumes in Linux and X. Here in Veritas volume manager, it is being referred by volume. Okay, let me add the disk again. vxdg hyphen g dg vxdisk list. Now we will create the volumes. Before creating a volume, we need to check the size, whether we have a sufficient size available in the disk group. So we can check the size vxassist hyphen g datadg max size. The max volume we can make by using this 4 disk is 3959 megabytes. If suppose we need to use a particular layout, like we need to use mirroring while creating volumes, then we can check how much maximum size we can use. If we are using the mirror functions to create a volume group, we can use 1979 megabyte of space. Now we are going to make volumes. To make volumes, same command we need to use vxassist hyphen g datadg make. To make volumes, we need to specify the volume name. Let's consider data vol 01. Then we need to specify the size 100 MB. Okay, we have created the volumes. Suppose we need to create mirror volume group, mirror volume. Mirror. So this will create mirror volumes. we have created the volumes. If suppose we have created a volume groups and later the requirement came that we need to add a mirror to the volumes, then in that case we can create the mirror. First of all, let me show you the plex and subdisk, because when we are creating a volume, by default it will create a plex and subdisk. We printed the command, it will list all the disk group, disk of the disk group and the volumes, plexes and subdisk. So this data vol 01, we created this volume without mirror. So this volume is having one plex, one subdisk. Data volume 02 we have created using the mirror layout. So by default it is having two plex, it is plex data vol 1021 and plex data vol 1022. Now we will add a mirror copy to the data volume 01. To add a mirror copy, we need to use the same command, vxassist -g datadg, then mirror. We need to specify the volume name, data volume name, and on which disk we need to make a mirror copy. Let's consider it, we will make it on disk datadg 03 disk. Okay, we have added a mirror to volume. Let's see, now we have added a mirror. We have two plexes and two subdisks. This subdisk, one subdisk will be on one disk and another subdisk will be on another disk. Same in this case as well. The subdisk, subdisk will be on the data 02 and datadg 03. Now we have created the volumes. Now we need to create a file system. To create a file system, we need to use mkfs -t vxfs and then the device name /dev vxdsk datadg /data volume 1. Okay, the file system has been created. Directory /data01. So we need to mount this file system, mount -t vxfs. Same, we will form file system for data vol 02 as well. We create the file system, we will create another directory data 02, will mount now we successfully created the file system, Veritas file system. You can see here, these are the Veritas file systems. To make the permanent entry, we need to specify those in /etc/fstab5. Perfect. We just need to verify the syntax is correct or not. So thanks for watching video.